2017, Joe. Another great show here at the O. Had some interesting twists during this show.
That's right, BK, but the number one twist was me being here. The number one twist was that I flew in here from LAX to entertain these people. That is the greatest twist of all, and that is the greatest gift I could have given here at the OSWA. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Well, Joe, the first match, let's just get called into the action. Tristan Blaze versus Keith Cage. And things did not end so well for Tristan Blaze. He wound up getting his left knee injured severely to the point where he tapped out in a figure four put on by Keith Cage.
Well, that's right, BK, so I'll tell you something. Keith Cage has all the experience. He's the man. He's been here since the very beginning, and I knew that Tristan Blaze didn't stand a chance against him. So maybe Tristan Blaze ought to go back home to Detroit and listen to his Motown and cruise his 8 Mile and buy his Eminem DVDs.
Well, Joe, there's a chance he might not be back. I was talking to him backstage. Apparently he's got to get his knee looked at. Possibility of surgery. We'll know a little bit later. Well, Joe, then it was really interesting because then David Garrison and Ken O'Sullivan came out. And basically they tried to hijack the show, saying, hey, O'Sullivan wants to take on Anthony Marinelli. Well, then during this time, John Hogan comes out with the Reverend Zimmerman.
That's right. And he didn't slip this time.
True. Very good, Joe. And this time, John Hogan attacks the Reverend Zimmerman for no reason and then picks him up, slams him down. Hold on a second. Shut your mouth and get out of the way.
Aha! PK, let us men do the talking here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. War Machine, you're the man. You do the talking.
So, I guess you guys are wondering, why? Hogan, why? Why did you turn on Pete Zimmerman? Let me tell you a little backstory. Me and Pete has known each other our whole lives. Grew up in the same neighborhood. Went to the same schools. And for as long as I can remember, all he did was run his mouth. Me having to pick his battles, fix them for him. Pick him up when he got beat up, whoop all the other kids. You know how it goes.
No,
you probably had to do it with him back in the day,
older
too.
brother. Yeah, needs my protection. I got it.
So when I got into the wrestling business, I was like, you know what? I don't want him around because I don't want to get into any stuff. Well, guess what happens? He tags along like he always does. Runs his mouth like he always does. So eventually, a man can only take so much. So you know what? I took care of business tonight. Pete Zimmerman's gone. I don't have to deal with this crap anymore. And you're going to see a new War Machine from here on out.
And I'll tell you something, War Machine, I cannot wait because I'll tell you something, you have the power, you have the skills, you have all the technical ability, and I can't wait to see that hunger that I've been waiting for with you.
Oh, and one more thing. Ginger, suspending David Garrison for next week. I just got a text and he's like, you know what? I don't care that I'm getting suspended. I got better things to do. So you know what? Take that.
There you go. Man, I tell you something, War Machine is a pleasure. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
And I'm going to go ahead and let you bring your...
Okay, yeah,
you know
if you don't mind, you can bring him in.
Go ahead and let him carry the rest of the show.
All right, PK. All right, let's get back to action here. All right, so, that's right. War Machine, clearing house, taking names and everything, and David Garrison will be here next week.
And attacking an injured Ken O'Sullivan as well to boot.
Oh, well, PK, sometimes some people need a little humbling. And I think Ken O'Sullivan was getting a little too big for his britches, PK. I think someone needed to humble him. And I'll tell you something, the War Machine was the perfect man to do it.
Well, Joe, as the War Machine, John Hogan mentioned, Ginger came into the ring, and she did make a match for Anthony Marinelli versus Jake Hughes. Oh. And what a great match that was.
No, it wasn't, PK. It was not a great match. Yeah, I'll tell you something. Anthony, Laverne, and Shirley, he comes in here, and he's all, say, oh, I'm the corporate champion, like I really care. So, yeah, Anthony Fonzarelli comes in, and he goes in there, and you know what? He paid that music girl that's up in the corner of the OSWA to play some music. What's his name's music? The guy who looks like Steve Garvey.
Kit Bryson.
Yeah, Kit Bryson. Kit Bryson. I know. And to distract him, because I'll tell you something, Anthony
Marinelli then rolled up Jake Hughes for the pin.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. You may say he's a champion. You may say he got the victory. Well, let me tell you something, Anthony Joni Loves Chachi. I'll tell you something right now. You don't have a shot against anybody in CTMD Presents the Super Bad Boys Club Town Pool. Will you shut up, PK?
Well, Joe, then we had Tower versus Cody McCauley. The opposite of the real David and Goliath, by the way. Cody McCauley, A for effort.
F in performance.
F in performance, definitely.
Absolutely.
Tower basically wound up hitting him with like this tornado-style powerbomb for the win. And then we had Sticks and Steel versus the tag team champions, the Book Club.
That's right, PK. That was a fantastic match because you know who came out? The winners?
The Book Club.
The Book Club. Which, by the way, that was a work. And I'll tell you what I mean. That Clint Eller pulls out that glove. You know what? He was afraid he was going to lose. He knew that Sticks and Stones wasn't good enough for the Book
Sticks
Club.
and Steel.
So yeah, he pulls out this glove and he purposely attacks the ref, saying the glove is possessed. Who's playing the glove? Linda Blair? No, PK. That's an inanimate object with no spirit in it, no nothing.
Well, Joe, you mean you didn't see the part where James Boulevard pulled the ref in front of him, and that's when Clint Eller grabbed the ref and got the DQ.
He had all control over that stupid glove, PK. He can only blame himself for that. Was it Snakes and Arrows, Snakes and Ladders, Sticks and Stones, whatever his tag team is, for losing, PK, because they're losers.
Well, Joe, then we had Michael Manson.
Losers.
And Michael Manson comes out, and he's like, hey, anybody in the back wants to come and take me on for my championship,
I wish Tower was
feel
there.
free. And we were joined at the commentary table with Mac Mosley.
That's right.
And so, Dynamite, what's his name? Dynamite, losing it.
Oh, Dexter.
Dexter, exactly.
Yeah, he's the guy that looks like he's like a walking
Dynamic
Las
Dexter,
Vegas
excuse me.
sign.
So he comes out, he's ready to take on Mac Mosley. Then all of a sudden, Scott Mason attacks him from behind.
That's right.
Scott Mason gets into the ring, and Mac Mosley was able to distract Michael Manson. And Scott Mason hit him with his finishing maneuver and got the win.
That's right. He is the new champion, PK.
New generation champion.
New generation
Correct.
champion and the hero of Habersham County. So think of that, all you Demarest ditch diggers, all you Cornelian can collectors, all you Lower Alto lettuce pickers. You finally have a champion as your hero.
Well, Joe, then then we had another match after that. We had Adrian Phillips, who comes out, calls out Tower, and I'm thinking, hey, Tower is going to have a second match here tonight. But instead he goes, hey, Tower, I want you to help me become a man. Like, teach me to be a man.
Become a man. Yeah. Make Adrian Phillips become a man. That's like telling me or my buddy Erwin Earhart back in San Diego that we're out of shape. Better yet, making me have a flock of seagulls hairdo by the end of this night. It ain't going to happen, PK. He's not going to be a man. He never will be.
Well, Joe, Adrian Phillips wound up distracting the referee, and Tower decked the Monster Z, basically kind of knocking him out for a little bit. Adrian Phillips seized the opportunity and got the win 1-2-3.
Yeah, once again, lightning struck twice.
Well, Joe, then we had our main event, Bobby Popham versus Marcus Adams.
Yeah. PK, I'll tell you something. I'm really glad that Marcus Adams got the victory.
Good.
But, I mean, hugging one another. I mean, what is this, an after-school special?
Well, Joe, was a sign of good sportsmanship. It was a heck of a match. Both guys, I would say, left it all in the ring that night, and he ultimately winds up face-planting Bobby Popham to get the win. I mean, Joe, Bobby Popham was a former Ultimate Champion, and I think this shows Marcus Adams that he's definitely ready to take on Curtis Coleman and maybe even take his championship.
Curtis Coleman.
Could not agree more with you, PK.
Okay, now,
Hi, Joe.
hello. Hey, what's going on there,
It's
Marcus
like,
Adams?
It's that brotherly love kind of thing going on right here. You ain't know nothing about brotherly love, though.
I know about brotherly love. Don't you forget it either.
I've had to hold him a few times as he cried himself to sleep.
Oh, no, that is
After-school
false,
special
all you
thing?
people out there in internet land. That is false. I never did that. I never cried.
He's actually very fragile of the ego.
Oh, will you shut up,
Joe,
PK?
shut up. Hold this.
Good catch.
Good job, Joe.
Dang it.
Pick it up, Joe.
I am
I'll
picking
let
up
him
like
too
shoes to.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm like on cloud 9 right now. I beat Bobby Popham. I defended my #1 contendership, right?
True.
I guess that makes me #1 and #2 contender now. Is that?
Actually, you gotta stay number one without stepping in number two.
Oh, PK, come on.
PK.
It's a kid's
What's wrong
show.
with you? What's wrong with you anyway?
Yeah, what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
so-
Jeez.
Now I don't have to jump through any more hoops. I'm starting to feel like Sonic over here, having to jump through rings, collect them, and then keep on going on to defeat Mr. Eggman, which is basically what Curtis Coleman looks like. He's got the mole on his face though, so it's not really a mustache. He can't grow any hair, right, Joe?
Hey, that is a fellow member of C Team D presents a Super Bad Boys called
Challenge
Talent
Pool.
Pool.
Gene Pool.
Talent Pool.
Challenge Gene Pool.
Oh, challenge. No.
Challenge Gene Pool.
Well, what's your point?
My point is that Heroes vs. Villains, which I'm going to, Joe.
Yeah, you'll go
I
there.
get to go to the main event of Heroes vs. Villains 5, and I'm going to fight Curtis Coleman, and I'm going to take home the Ultimate Championship. I don't care if he's the longest reigning Ultimate Champion. The belt's coming home with me because I've earned it and I've hit my crowning
Definitely.
achievement. I'm gonna do it again at Heroes vs. Villains.
Well,
Yeah,
you said it in the
good
you
luck.
said it in the previous interviews that you were going to come out here and basically reinvent yourself. You've done that. Congratulations. Heck of a match. And here's your opponent.
The reason I didn't step in is because this is about you. It's not about me. I pushed you because I see a lot of potential in you. And I'm tired of people taking the OSWA for granted. I'm tired of people not seizing the opportunity. You're going to seize that opportunity. Don't let me down, April 29th.
I ain't letting you down, Big Money. I got you, Big Money.
Just remember.
I'm gonna beat Curtis for
Just
you.
remember. See this right here? This back right here? When you get that ultimate title, there's going to be a target on it.
I hope you come after that target because I wouldn't want it any other way.
Absolutely.
Bye, Bob. Joe, give me my water bottle
Want your
back.
Smurf thermos back?
Yeah, give me my Smurf thermos. Ken Beckner's not up here.
That's
Aren't you guys glad though that we have an environment where there's no telephones going off and everything?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, yeah. So, folks, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Doors open at 6. Bell rings at 7. And we'll see where all this starts to go. See you in 2 weeks.
What do y'all usually say?
Start with the date. And then we talk about the match.
What's the first couple words? Well, Joe,
February 18th, 2017. Man, Joe, what a show here at the
I got you.
Bobby, do you want me to do it for you?
I got you. Well, Joe, February 18th, we had a great show. Will you shut up, PK? Oh,
good
yeah.
gosh.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to pile drive you. Is pile driving still illegal?
In the state of Georgia.
Maybe in your head.
And then John Hogan. Oh, David Garrison. Yeah, there's that. Yeah. And then I'm going to do this to Ken. Oh, blah! Pretty cool.
Dragon Zord?
Oh, Dragonzord.
I don't know.
Oh, that's John Cena. You can't see me. You don't remember this already.